So, nachdem wir gerade im Livestream Beneath a Steel Sky von 93 ausprobiert haben und nach 2 Stunden für Mist befunden haben, clunky as fuck und so weiter, probieren wir es jetzt hiermit. Baphomets Fluch Reforged, die Verschwörung der Tempelritter. Broken Sword ist das im Englischen. Ich habe auf Englisch gestellt, aber er macht den Text noch auf Deutsch. Ist der erste Teil in Reforged, wie gesagt, sehr gut angekommen und gerade der erste Broken Sword Teil wird, glaube ich, sehr gefeiert, also Baphomets Fluch. Ich bin gespannt, schauen wir rein. Das ist auf jeden Fall höhere Quality of Life Action als in Indiana Jones oder Beneath a Steel Sky. Auf geht's, hätte ich gesagt. Wir spielen, das nicht, Version 1.10. Auf geht's. Das hat nicht geklappt. Choose your preferred gameplay style. You can change these settings. Story Classic. Enjoy interactive story at your own pace. Incidental. Nein. Original adventure game experience. Keep track of repeat actions by yourself. Manual hints only. Yes, please. Ach, Tutorial, okay. Left click to walk. Ah, je näher man an was dran ist dann automatisch Hotspot-Tracking. Okay, das ist cool. Sehr cool. Achso, ist dann Linksklick aufheben, Rechtsklick angucken. Okay. Ja, links Interact, rechts Examine. Okay. Einstellung, Hints und noch irgendwas. Access Menu Options, Game Help, Control Help. Okay. Ja, cool.
Paris in the fall, the last months of the year and the end of the millennium. The city holds many memories for me, of cafes, of music, of love, and of death.
Mhm. Okay. Steht auch Broken Sword. Ich wusste lange nicht, dass Baphomets Fluch und Broken Sword unterschiedlich sind. Das gleiche sind. Ich dachte, das wären verschiedene Spiele. Ja, voll schön. Jetzt habt ihr die Credits an den Anfang gepackt. Ich habe trotzdem keinen Namen gelesen oder mir gemerkt. Ja. Oh. Jesus Christ. Fulminanter Anfang.
As I picked myself up, All I could hear was the ceaseless drone of traffic. Life went on around me. But the explosion was to change my life forever.
Okay, jetzt kann ich was machen. Wir probieren mal was aus. Das Escape-Menü. Ah. Hier stand, ich war vorher in den Einstellungen. Interface. Irgendwo war Untertitel. Hier. Genau, Original. Ich glaube, ich finde das doof, wenn der Untertitel, wenn Leute reden, ganz unten hier auftaucht. Neben mir. Sondern über den Köpfen, wie es normal ist. Hier unten ist nur das Menü, da kriegt man das hier oben auf. Okay, das mit den Hotspots ist aber richtig geil. Richtig gute Lösung. Ja, Mann. Das ist ein Screensharing, ne? Ich weiß nicht, ob das bei euch ankommt. Ich glaube, hier konnte man aber nichts ändern. Nee. Oh, wir können mal kurz in die Originalgrafik gucken. Ui! Okay, das sieht... Gut, ist auch ein bisschen älter, aber deutlich verpixelter aus. Reforged bitte. Screen Borders Original. Oh, okay. Nee, kann man schon Fullscreen spielen, ne? Ja. Sorry, dass ich hier alles ausprobiere, aber... Falsch. Minimize Screen Borders. Apply. Okay. Jetzt kommt der Sound zwischendurch bei euch an. Ah doch, ist ganz... Mal saven. Hm. Okay, geht schnell genug. Ah doch, da kommt der Sound rüber. Okay. Ja. Saver.
Wrapped around the lamppost was a newspaper.
Sorry. Aber das sollte nicht mehr unten stehen. Subtitle position original. Locate subtitles above speaking characters, like in the original game, or use a low position. Nö. Eigentlich machen wir es doch richtig. Ja, hier gibt es das auch nicht nochmal. Naja, wir werden sehen, wie es verläuft. So, today's newspaper.
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state. That was the only news story. The rest was rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. Then I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read Salah ad-Din, 1345.
You found an item. Control help? Ah, meinetwegen. Rechtsklick examine, linksklick. First carry it. Irgendwo anders zum Benutzen. Combine. Shortcuts. Tap to toggle between graphics. Spacebar ist Inventory. Das ist ja nice. Geil.
It was a Paris daily tabloid news.
Okay, dann wird's übersprungen sozusagen. Gut. Umbrella.
The umbrella had protected me from the bomb blast, but it was of no use to me now.
Aha. Sorry, nochmal Einstellung. Der alte Untertitel-Style sieht doch ziemlich kacke aus. Font Reforged, please. So. Jetzt können wir auch reinstarten.
The umbrella had protected me from the bomb blast, but it was of no use to me now. I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened.
Mm.
It was an iron lamppost. I considered climbing the lamppost, but it wasn't going to shed any light on the affair.
That's true.
The table had been overturned by the explosion. I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
True.
The blast had blown out the glass, leaving a gaping hole. I examined the jagged glass remaining.
Oh, sorry.
I examined the jagged glass remaining in the window. It was broken, all right.
Doch nochmal Options. Es gibt einen Schutz. Da. Dass man nicht den Dialog überspringt.
I examined the jagged glass remaining in the window. It was broken.
Ja, ich muss zweimal drücken, quasi. Okay. Spuren. Lustig.
The table had been overturned by the explosion. I considered straightening the table.
Okay, das ist das Gleiche. Können wir hier nur rein? Ach, das ist auch nur laufen. Okay. Wir gehen erstmal rein, ne? Das hat gebombt. Wie? Dead Body. Ja gut, hat auch richtig gerumst, ey. Achso, das kommt auch dann. Okay. Waitress. Die könnten noch leben. Der ist nicht Dead Body.
It was the body of the old man. It was hard to believe I'd seen him alive only minutes before. I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page. A mysteriously undamaged bottle of spirit stood on the bar.
True. Die ist heile. Warum ist die heile?
I needed a stiff drink, but I hated the taste of brandy.
Ich kann aber nichts anderes machen. Ich kann jetzt nicht die mitnehmen oder so.
The pretty young waitress was unconscious.
Okay, raus komme ich hier auch nicht. Gucken wir mal in anderer Grafik nochmal. Eieiei. Es funktioniert. Aber es ist schon ugly. Und das ist schon schön remastered.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobart, ma'am.
Oh, American.
She asked the question quite innocently, but I could sense her reserve. It was something which seemed to afflict all Europeans. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
No.
No, but I used to play hospitals when I was a kid. Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
Ja.
Is that straight or with ice?
Just give me the bottle with a cheat on it.
I guess a little drop won't hurt.
Ah, that's better.
She knocked back the brandy as if it was water. I was glad I wasn't picking up the check.
What about the old man? Is he dead?
Yes, he is.
Ah, mon Dieu. I've never seen a real-life corpse before. Except for Grandmaman. That was different. She was family. Has he gone stiff?
I shouldn't think so. He's only been dead a few minutes.
Hm? Okay.
Did you know the old man?
Non, monsieur. I never saw him before.
How did the old man behave?
Well, agitated, he kept looking about him at the door, at his watch.
As if he was waiting for someone?
Yes, I suppose so. He was worried about something, that's for sure. If you ask me, he was having an affair. He had that look about him, like a guilty husband.
Okay.
Do you remember what happened when the clown entered?
I remember that horrible tune he played all right. It was like a funeral dirge.
I'd never liked accordion music either. Did the clown speak to the old man?
No, he just laughed at him. Then he grabbed the old man's briefcase and ran out of the door.
Did the old man try to stop the clown?
Oh, he didn't have a chance. The clown dropped his accordion and ran out of the door. That's it. That's all I can remember.
Did you see what the old man had in his briefcase?
No, he didn't open it.
What did the old man do when the clown snatched his briefcase?
Nothing. He just sat there like he was frozen.
Okay.
Did this newspaper belong to the old gentleman?
I don't know.
Someone has scribbled a note on it. It reads, Salah ed-Din, 1345. Does that mean anything to you?
No, monsieur, nothing.
About this newspaper.
I told you, it means nothing to me.
About this newspaper.
I told you,
Okay.
it means nothing to me.
I got it.
Stay here, mademoiselle. I'm going to look around for evidence. The waitress was clearly suffering from shock.
Ja, und mehr ist hier leider nicht zu tun, ne? Was anderes finden jetzt nach dem Gespräch?
I checked his pockets. Nothing.
Okay. Achso, Inventory Office. Sorry. Inventory Office kann ich nicht gucken, ob man irgendwas angucken kann. Oh, das ist wirklich komplett neuer Screen.
Please, hold it right there.
Whoa, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, eh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant. Move. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche. What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur. Stop holding your breath at once.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Mou?
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead.
Et voilà.
Clearly, the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I warned you about premature extrapolation? All we know is that he is dead.
it seemed reasonable to assume...
A great detective assumes nothing. Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why, he was no more real than Poirot or Tintin.
That's different, Mou. They were comedy Belgians. Anyway, it is unlikely that even you will learn much from talking to the dead. Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can.
I doubt if she is in a fit state for questioning, monsieur. It smells to me as if she has been drinking.
As I feared, we have stumbled upon a den of iniquity, Mou.
Leave her to me, sir. I am used to handling drunken women.
I do not doubt that for one moment. Et maintenant, to business.
What the fuck?
Your name, please?
George Stobart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so, apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
Ja, ne? Ja.
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No, he was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
Wow.
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon, the picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live if she survives the hangover. She doesn't remember seeing a clown, monsieur.
That's odd,
Ooh.
don't you think, monsieur? Who am I to believe, I wonder? Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. I hope this little incident does not spoil the rest of your vacation.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
Das ging schnell für hier ist ein
There's
ganz
not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
Academic? You are about to witness a scientific breakthrough.
Gucken wir uns nicht an. Okay.
The card read, Augustin Rousseau, and gave an address to the south of the Montparnasse Cemetery.
Sie macht Fotos.
The blast had blown up. I examined the jagged glass remaining in the window. The sergeant was a scrawny man in his 50s who resembled a constipated chicken. Excuse me, Sergeant.
You heard the inspector. Go on, monsieur.
Did you find the victim's briefcase yet?
No, sir. The inspector gave me specific instructions to guard this door. Until he countermands these orders or backup arrives, here I stay.
I really did see the clown. He ran into the alley across the street.
Did you follow him?
That's your job, not mine.
An armed chase through the streets of Paris? That's not our style, monsieur. Inspector Rousseau may be unorthodox, but he's not crazy.
I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
How did you and Rousseau arrive at the scene of the explosion so quickly? You arrived within minutes. Was it a tip-off?
Inspector Rousseau's sources are a perpetual mystery to me, monsieur. There are some who say he has made a pact with the devil.
And what do you think?
I think he is the devil.
What is Rosso doing with that girl?
He is giving her the once-over, as you Americans say.
Huh?
Once he gets his teeth into a case, nothing will shake him off.
Was he serious about all that psycho detective stuff?
Of course, Inspector Rosso is a pioneer and a visionary. His revolutionary methods, once perfected, may change the face of law enforcement forever.
I can't see it taking off in L.A.
Hmm.
I found this in the street, Sergeant.
That, monsieur, is a newspaper, no?
There's a note written on it. Salah Eddin, 1345.
Ah, so the meeting with the clown was planned.
How do you make that out?
The time of the explosion was between 1:30 and 2 o'clock, n'est-ce pas?
I guess so. But what about the name?
Ah, ha!
That stumped you, hasn't it?
I have never been stumped, as you put it, in my life, monsieur. It is the name assumed by the clown, no?
Salah Eddin the clown?
Mm.
I don't think so. Did I show you this newspaper?
Yes, monsieur.
Okay.
Look, Sergeant, the inspector gave me his card.
Yes, monsieur. He wants you to advise him if you have any information concerning this case.
Well, I'd be glad to talk with him, but I don't want him working his psycho weirdness on me.
Ah, no, monsieur. You're confusing the science of parapsychology with witchcraft.
Oh, yeah? What's the difference?
We don't do sacrifices.
See you later, Sergeant.
Na gut, das ist alles irrelevant. Ich glaube, wir sprechen einfach mit ihr, bevor wir mal weitergehen.
The girl presented a confident but sullen mask to the world, an expression more suited to the face of a delinquent youth. Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's right, on holiday in Paris. Some holiday, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
Well, what's that, some kind of nightclub?
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you can interview me about the bombing. You know, an eyewitness account. Minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
Oh God, it's him again.
Him again? Okay.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Who's the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Planter. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe.
I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation. Why won't you tell me about this clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number. You help me with my story, and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. À bientôt, monsieur.
Fine, I'll, see you soon.
Hey, hey, hey. Oh no! Was? Okay. Ich hätte sie ja noch andere Sachen fragen können. Aber durften wir nicht. Erstmal hier weiter und gucken. Achso, das ist die Gasse, wo er hin abgehauen ist. So, wir könnten mal... Ich weiß nicht, wie wichtig Saven in diesem Game ist. But we try. sagen, Rudi Deckel, oder?
The drain pipe looked as if it would bear my weight. The window was protected by stout-looking iron bars. It was a battered old trash can. It was a stack of cardboard boxes which had once contained bottles of wine. I examined the boxes closely. They were damp and smelly and decidedly empty. It was a battered old... It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon. It was a battered... I'd had it with sticking my nose into French trash cans. It was a plastic crate. There was nothing of interest. It was an iron cover concealing the entrance to a drain or sewer. I tried to lift the cover with my fingers, but couldn't gain any leverage.
Ja gut, wir haben nichts, womit wir das machen könnten.
I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe. I guess the clown had an escape over the rooftops. I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe.
Ich dachte, da können wir was
The drain
abbrechen.
pipe hung limp and useless. The muscular workman wore a morose expression, like a silent warning to leave him to get on with his job.
Er hat ein Telefon.
Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess. Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Care neat. I could have knocked his block off.
Okay.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantar.
What? He's dead then?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people. Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Okay.
Ah, look at this. Damn bleeding out liberals. Yeah, save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say. All that fuss over a bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse?
Ah.
A legend. Beautiful as reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is.
Würde ich meine Zeitung wieder haben?
Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that knife.
Okay. My newspaper's gone.
It was a huge and weighty-looking engineer's telephone.
Aha. Das ist ja cool.
It was a battered metal toolbox. I'd found just what I wanted. A tool for lifting manhole covers.
Oh, praktisch.
Set into the huge gate was a smaller access door. The door was securely locked.
Wurde fort. Keine Ahnung, macht schon Sinn, die anzurufen? Aber gleich noch. Lass mal gucken. Ups. Okay, so viele Plätze haben wir noch nicht. Post the Police. Okay. Ja, gut. Dann bleiben wir vielleicht erstmal hier. Gucken wir ins Manhole-Cover und dann könnten wir die Dame nochmal anrufen, wa? Der wird mich immer noch nicht reinlassen.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer. It was a heavy cast iron cover. The cover was too heavy and awkward to lift with my bare hands.
Habe ich das Ding jetzt noch? Oh jo. Oh, dann klettern wir mal dem Clown hinterher. Ah, so eine Nase. Jetzt. Rote Ratte.
It was a shiny red plastic ball sat incongruously on the slippery green slimed floor. As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn. It was the clown's red nose.
Yee.
The nose was hollow. Printed on the inside were the words, La Risée du Monde, Paris. It was a metal rod with a handle at one end and
Schon schön gemacht. Ich das hier echt gerne, sehr gerne an.
it was a soggy, crumpled paper tissue. I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
Ah, aber mit Farbe dran.
It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers. The railing was put there for a simple reason, to stop people getting past. It worked. It was a small scrap of cloth caught on the rusting spike. I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike. It was the scrap of material I'd found in the sewer.
Up we go. Ui.
Hi there.
Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back. And now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that.
Moin, Kevin.
Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
Ja, der Clown. Kurzer Abriss. Ist nur ein bisschen verpasst. Wir haben unseren Namen vergessen. George Stubbard oder so. Wir sind Amerikaner. Vacation in Paris. Wir saßen in einem Café und da kam ein Clown angelaufen. Kennst du tatsächlich. Nice. Ja, ich habe bisher nicht gewusst, dass das gleiche ist. Also, wusste ich erst seit kurzem. Sehr gut, dann brauche ich ja nichts erklären. Hat auf jeden Fall schon einmal Boom gemacht, als der Clown sein Akkordeon dahingestellt hat.
I was looking for a clown.
Huh, ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu. That is awful. And you say the person responsible was dressed as a clown?
That's right. He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Mon Dieu. Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Wow.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type, just like you.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
You need some sensible boots. You won't get far in those stupid sneakers.
Also, wir sitzen im Café und macht Urlaub. Dann macht's Knalle Peng. Und er ist aber sowas von sofort on point. Ich werde alles Mögliche tun und durch alle Kanalisationen Europas laufen, nur um den Ding festzumachen. Und wenn es das Letzte ist, was ich tue, also, er ist schon schnell on point, also on board. So, what the fuck?
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's fine.
Oh, thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you roaming the streets.
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
That's what you say.
Ja.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
Homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Let's start over from the beginning
Krass.
and tell it just like it was.
Jetzt denkt er wirklich, wir sind einfach der Polizist. Nice. Als ich das Spiel gestartet habe, stand da Baphomets Fluch. Und ich habe das Spiel auf Englisch gestellt. Dann stand da immer noch Baphomets Fluch. Dann haben wir das Spiel gestartet und ab da stand da Broken Sword. Also das wird nur eine Version sein, die Reforged Edition hier. Ah, wir fragen ihn allen möglichen Scheiß, wa? Auf geht's.
This is what I used to open the manhole cover.
I have one just the same as that, monsieur. I will fetch it if you like.
No, don't bother.
Oh, it is no bother, monsieur.
Nah, forget it.
Just trying to be helpful, monsieur.
Take a look at this false nose.
Aha, that looks like a clown's nose to me.
Precisely. He must have dropped it in his panic.
Unless he wanted you to find it.
Why would he want to do that?
To put you off the scent.
Mm.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone has emptied their nostrils into it.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
Ah, that is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Okay.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, it was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know. But the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
Ach, das hatten wir
No,
schon, ne?
monsieur. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him.
Bro.
Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
Bravo!
Das ist widerlich. Bro, das ist einfach widerlich.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe? Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 6, 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui. Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
What the fuck?
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an armlock. His face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron, but he did not know what he was up against. Oh no, he made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture.
Deutschland hat echt rasiert. Meinst du Handball? Haben wir verloren, oder was?
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur.
Ah,
One
okay.
of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Oh, nice.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck. Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind. What was the name on the label?
Ah, it was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little trick with numbers that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon. I'll let you out.
Ah, ich habe mir schon gedacht, ich kann hier nicht rumsuchen. Ach, das ist... Ah, oh, das habe ich jetzt erst gerafft.
I hope you find your man, Inspector.
So do I.
Dann sind wir ja schon wieder vorne vor dem Café bei der Baustelle. Okay, der ist einfach immer noch weg. Interesting. Ups. Ja, doch, wir können mal saven. Why not? Ich dachte gerade nur, wir könnten Audio und Tacken runterdrehen, zumindest Musik. Ja, ich glaube, das ist besser. Ja, ja, warte, wir können umschalten. So sah es vorher aus. Ja, das ist Broken Sword 1 Reforged. Haben sie bisher nur mit dem ersten Teil gemacht, aber ja, habe ich Bock drauf. Wenn's richtig, also bisher finde ich's fein. So, der Charme ist ganz nice. Ich höre sehr gerne den Leuten beim Reden zu, auch wenn sie sehr langsam sind, um überhaupt irgendwas zu sagen. Wir haben jetzt schon ganz schön lange hier rumgetingelt und haben eigentlich nur ein bisschen geredet. Aber bisher gefällt es mir wunderschön. Also richtig gut. Sieht sehr gut aus. Sehr schön, dann bitte keine Spoiler. Ja gut, da macht es ja keinen Sinn, jetzt hier nochmal rumzugehen. Oder könnte ich mit ihm quasi nochmal quatschen?
Sergeant Moo?
Please go away, monsieur.
Okay, verstanden. Achso.
I've tracked down the clown's movements, Sergeant.
Is that so, monsieur?
Yeah. There's a man down the street who saw him crawling out of the sewer.
Dressed as a clown?
No, he'd changed into ordinary clothes by then.
So, how did he know it was the clown?
He didn't, but all the clues add up.
Little children can add up, but I wouldn't let them manage my bank account.
Ja, echt keinen Bock, Hilfe anzunehmen, ne? Sie sind da wirklich einfach stumpf dagegen.
I know the identity of the dead guy. His name was Plantar.
Is that so? You knew him, did you?
No, but
We'll know everything there is to know about him soon enough.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us is to go home, monsieur.
Go home. Go home.
I believe this material came from the clown's clothing.
If you are right, monsieur, then the clown
Yep.
must be an Englishman.
Well, how do you figure that?
Only the English would wear a suit made from material like that.
Don't you like the English?
It is not so much a question of liking, rather one of taste. They have none.
Do you recognize this dirty tissue?
No, monsieur, I do not.
I found it in the sewer.
Perhaps it would be better if you put it back there.
No way. This could be an important clue.
If you say so, monsieur.
Okay, ja. Das ist, glaube ich.
I found this red nose in the sewer.
What were you
Null.
doing down there?
Fishing for clues. That's where the clown went.
You still insist you saw a clown, monsieur?
Of course. And this novelty nose proves it.
It will take more than a plastic proboscis to convince Inspector Rousseau.
You don't want this as evidence, then.
Certainly not, monsieur.
Nee,
See you later,
Eben.
Sergeant.
dann telefonieren wir doch vielleicht. Ich weiß ja nicht, wie der hier ein Telefon haben will, aber okay. Ah, wir können auch die Firma anrufen. Okay, dann rufen wir doch erst diese Jackenfirma an oder was auch immer das ist.
Hello? Who is this? Hi. My name's George Stobart. You don't know me. Correct, Mr. Stobart. I don't.
What can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No, no, that's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice.
Ah, thank God. I thought you were the police.
There
Huh?
are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save.
You're collecting for charity, yes?
No, I'm not. All I want from you is information.
Go on. I'm listening.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
No, I never heard of him.
Shall I tell you what happened to Plantar? How he was killed in cold blood?
I told you, I never heard of Plantar.
Ja, das sind wieder wirklich wilde Sprüche.
I expect Plantar's a family man, don't you? In their little apartment, Madame Plantar is cooking the supper, listening for the familiar sound of her husband's key in the door. Junior is waiting for his daddy to come home from work. He can't wait to show him the merit marks he earned in school today. Only tonight,
What the
Monsieur
fuck?
Plantar won't be coming home.
You forgot the puppy.
Huh?
The faithful puppy dog, waiting for the sound of his master's voice.
Well, maybe they don't have a dog. What do you think?
I don't know, Plantar. I never
Eben.
heard of Plantar. None of this has anything to do with me.
What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la Chandelle Verte?
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
You're cool, Todrick. But I think you know more than you're saying.
I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if you're saying that to make me think you don't know what I mean, but this is ridiculous. Quit playing games with me, Todrick.
I tell you, I know nothing about no clown.
Ohne Scheiß, die sind alle nicht sehr kooperativ. Aber was ist denn mit unserem Dude hier? Also, wie geht er den an? Das ist ein Typ, der in einer Jacke steht, der eine Jacke gemacht hat. Also,
Did you know
erstmal,
that one
chill
of
mal.
your customers was a part-time clown?
If a guy feels happy with a funny nose and custard down his pants, what's the problem?
Okay.
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
Und nochmal rein ins Face. Nicht danke für das nette Gespräch. Ja, das ist ohne Scheiß, der ist voll unsympathisch. So, was kann ich im Moment? Ich habe mir das Tent gar nicht angeguckt.
There was nothing inside the tent except a large toolbox.
Danke, Bro.
It was a tent made out of plastic sheeting.
Danke, Bro. Okay, dann rufen wir die Tante. Ach nee, wir könnten nur noch zu dem anderen Place. Vermute mal, das ist Polizei. Wir rufen die erstmal an.
Bonjour, Kula.
Oh, hi. It's George Stobart, the American at the cafe.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Okay.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come right over.
Ohne Navi. Bin ich schon.
Maybe not.
Okay. Kann ich da doch noch rein?
Hi there. Remember me?
Ah, mais oui, Inspector. Have you found him?
Who?
The man in the sewer, of course.
I'm, sifting through the evidence.
Rather you than me, monsieur. So, when you are not exploring sewers, what do you do?
I take a lot of showers.
Wow.
Oh, very good, monsieur. A policeman with a sense of humor.
I have to be going.
Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
Okay. Ja gut, darum war gar nichts mehr. Dann weg hier. Ah, jetzt kommen wir auch zu ihr. Gut, gehen wir trotzdem erst zur Polizei. Wow. Es sieht schon wirklich schön aus. Wird noch nicht müde, das zu erwähnen. Okay, das scrollt aber auch nicht. Okay, good to know. Die kann ich ganz
It was a
normal einfach
public
nutzen.
telephone. It was a public
Auch aber nur ein Stop, um zu telefonieren. Okay.
The policeman was not much older than me. His face wore an expression of intense concentration.
Guckt aber auch einfach in die Gegend, ne? Also, liest
Excuse
jetzt
me.
nicht.
Not so fast. I'd like your personal details, please.
Huh? What for?
In the event of an accident. It would help us to know where to send the body.
Look, is this really necessary? I came in here to talk to Rosso.
Oh, why did you not say?
Sie sind hier im Polizeirevier. Geben Sie mir Ihre Daten, falls Sie sterben sollten. What the fuck?
Have you had any reports concerning a suspicious clown?
Why, yes. There was a fracas only this morning. 3 arrests for public disorder.
And you say there was a clown involved?
A clown and a particularly offensive piece of sculpture with balloons. Are you in any way involved with the reprobate, monsieur?
No, not me. Is Sergeant Moo available?
What? You want to speak to him?
Yes, please.
I cannot recall the last time someone asked to speak to Moo. No one ever speaks to him. Not even his kids. Eh bien. He is not here, monsieur. He is with Inspector Rosso, like Laurel and Kitten. No, monsieur?
Hardy. Oliver Norville Hardy. May I see Inspector Rosso?
He is not here.
But
Do you wish to leave a message for him? I have a choice of blue or black pen. I'd recommend the blue for a less formal communication.
I'd prefer to talk to him in person.
As you wish, monsieur.
Do you know anything about Rosso's psychic techniques?
I cannot comment on my superior's methods. All I will say is that Inspector Rosso has an impressive record.
He's a good detective?
One of the best. He's a man of honor, with a fine sense of duty.
You wouldn't say he was a screwball?
Not to his face, monsieur.
I found this scrap of material in the sewer.
Vraiment?
It was probably torn from the clothes of a psychotic killer.
Even if you were Sherlock Holmes, I would have trouble believing.
Sherlock Holmes.
I found this tissue.
What the hell is that?
It's evidence.
Evidence of what? Mayonnaise smuggling?
The sticky stuff is grease paint.
Ah. And that is supposed to make me happy, is it? I suggest you think long and hard about what you are doing with your life, monsieur.
Ist alle so hart.
I found this red nose near the Café de la Chandelle Verte.
A clown's nose?
That's right. The guy who wore this is a savage killer.
If you say so, monsieur.
Glaubt mir auch einfach keiner.
Have you any idea what this tool is used for?
Oui, monsieur. It is a dipstick.
Na, komm on.
Thanks for your help, officer.
Okay, tschüss dann. Tschüss. Nee, nimmt keiner ernst und er ist ein Arschloch. Also.
The shop window featured a display of gowns and women's stuff. It wasn't the style of the clothes in the shop that caught my eye, but the prices. The same amount of money would feed a starving family for the rest of their lives. I guess people who buy that kind of stuff don't have a problem with their consciences. The shop window featured a The window was full of overpriced clothes for overprivileged women.
Oh, der Vogel geht mir fast auf den Sack.
The vacant shop was sealed with a steel blind. There was no way of lifting the securely locked blind. It was a food store selling fruit. I glanced without much interest at the fruit. It was dusty, shriveled, and tired looking. There were lilies or tulips, some kind of flowers anyhow. Pretty, I guess, if you like that sort of thing. Me? I couldn't see the point of buying something that was already half dead.
Yep.
I inhaled deeply, expecting to experience the scent of the flowers. What I got was traffic fumes. The woman was doing something with a pair of needles that couldn't be described as knitting. She was a cheery old soul, the kind you'd walk across the street to avoid.
Wow. Ich finde, die sieht voll nett aus. Aber
Oh,
okay.
hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good, and it only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to.
Kann man so auch sehen. Aber erzähl mir mal hier was. Darüber
What do you
wahrscheinlich
make
nicht.
of this tool?
Is it something a dentist would use?
No, it's for raising manhole covers.
Formidable.
Do you recognize this nose?
Non, monsieur.
What can you tell me about this tissue?
Nothing?
Disgusting.
What can you tell me about this material?
It's a very expensive piece of cloth, monsieur.
What can you tell me about this material?
It's a very
Okay.
Are the flowers for sale?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Yikes. Thanks for telling me.
Hmm.
What other flowers do you have?
Dahlias?
What do they signify?
Insecurity.
I don't want to give her the wrong idea about me.
Warte mal, warum bringen wir ihr jetzt Blumen mit?
What about the tall yellow ones?
Those are iris, the flame of passion.
And the little yellow ones?
Sensuality.
Well, they're no use to me. I want to make an impression, not jump down her throat. I've changed my mind. Will you tell my fortune?
You're going on a long journey.
My, oh my. What a surprise. Can you tell me anything I don't already know?
10 francs, please, my dear.
10 francs? That's a ripoff.
Please yourself.
How does this fortune-telling routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers for a living.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television, I suppose. Some of us are born with a built-in receiver dish. I just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
Can you really foretell the future?
Only time will tell, monsieur. The
Wow.
strange thing is, I can't seem to see myself in the future. Other people, I have no problem. But when I try to see what might happen to me, nothing.
That must be scary.
Maybe. I figure it's a kind of natural safety mechanism. Either that, or I don't have a future.
Da, da, da.
Do you know a young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me, in the apartment block across the street. The door isn't locked, but you'll need to give it a gentle nudge. It sticks, you see, because of the damp. The landlord said he'd fixed it before winter sets in. He's been saying that for 3 years.
That asshole.
How long has Mademoiselle Collard lived here?
A few months. She's in for a shock when the cold weather comes. Drafty windows, insufficient heating, it's a struggle to keep warm. The only reason I stay is because the rent is cheap. Your young lady, she deserves better.
I thought Mademoiselle Collard was a successful photographer.
Not as successful as she makes out for all her fine clothes. Oh, I've heard her crying herself to sleep at night.
That's awful.
Now don't you let on that I've told you. She's proud, that one. Too proud, if you ask me.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
See what you did there.
Remembering the flower seller's advice, I pushed the door gently just above the lock.
Bombs. Oh, einfach rein da. Hallo.
Bonjour. I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George. Eh bien? And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers beneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number. What's more, I know where he hired the clown suit, too.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck! Hard work, I'd call it.
Schon wieder
What
Arschloch.
happened?
I took my photographs to the editor, but he wasn't interested. Can you believe it? He told me to drop his story.
But you're not about to do that.
Oh no. I am going to find out what's behind these killings. You know what I think? It's a conspiracy. The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders. The press don't connect them at all. They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
That covers just about everyone.
Okay.
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but... Well, I had a job to do. I found this false nose in the sewer. It has La Risée du Monde printed inside it.
The laughing stock of the world. It's a costume shop near the Gare
Hey.
Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
Why don't you put it on, George?
No way am I wearing this. I'd look really stupid. Besides, he might have had a cold. I found this tissue down the sewer.
Oh, that's disgusting, George.
I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use. Or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
I found a piece of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George, it's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his left cheek.
A scar. In the shape of a horseshoe.
Oh, a crescent moon.
Oder ein C. So, jetzt wollen wir mal ein bisschen chillen. Frag.
You speak very good English for a French girl.
Thanks. You speak very good English from America.
How did Clentau get your name?
For the newspaper, La Liberté, they had written an article linking two unsolved murders, one in Italy and the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costume killer. Clentau said he could supply me with more information. Somehow, the clown must have known about our appointment.
Tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Onno Belota, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it! Millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off.
Was he killed for his money?
No. He had no living relatives, and his fortune went to the orphanage where he grown up. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was lured to his death by a snowman.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese green politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium. He was committed to dismantling Japan's automobile industry.
I can't see him gaining much support with a loony policy like that.
Yamada was a man of vision. He was years ahead of his time.
If you say so. How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say, flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
A snowman, a penguin, and now a clown. You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you what, I won't be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too. But this story could be my only chance of a big break.
Or a premature death. May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Was 9.
Tell me more about yourself.
Oh, there is not much to tell.
Well, how did you get into photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought my first camera. I was 8 and my parents had just split up.
Did you live with your father?
Yes, my mother went off with her new boyfriend. I don't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Well, it's all right. I don't mind talking about it. He was more like an older brother, really, always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted I should study art. That's why I went to college.
Did you learn about photography at college?
Oh, God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used. Paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the term I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Do you have a boyfriend?
That's none of your business.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you,
Is
of
it-
course.
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
Okay. So that's it?
I showed you the red nose, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Why don't you pay a visit to the shop it came from?
Ja.
I just might do that. Do you want this photograph back?
No.
I'm going back out to search for that clown.
Where?
I guess I could visit the costume shop.
Good idea.
Ja, tschüss auch, ne?
Oh, hi.
Hello, my handsome friend.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
What a hunk.
He's a killer.
I can see that. His eyes say it all.
Okay.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur.
Shut up. Ich könnte vorher hier mal eben das Foto umzeigen. Oh, er ist wieder da.
Hey, you!
What do you want now?
Chill, Bro.
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Listen, I have to find that clown. He's a killer.
Say, who are you anyhow? A cop?
No, of course not. I mean, do I look like a cop?
I guess not. How do you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion? The cafe was blown up.
The clown killed the old man?
That's right. Blew him up with a bomb concealed in his squeeze box.
Merde. But why did he go to the bother of dressing up like a clown?
Who can unravel the tangled logic of a killer's mind? I guess it's some deep-seated psychological need. Or just plain showmanship. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I don't.
Do you recognize the man?
No, I don't.
Macht das ja auch keinen Sinn, ne?
I borrowed this tool from
Ach
you
ja,
while
oh.
you were gone.
Keep it. I can afford to buy a new set now.
So funktioniert
I
das.
gotta go.
Don't let me keep you.
Ich hab dir was geklaut. Hier willst du es wieder haben? Fette Story. Nein, kannst du behalten. Ich habe genug Geld, um mir einfach ein neues Teil zu kaufen. That's how people talk.
Hello again.
Yes, Inspector.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Yes, I do. It's that villain I told you about.
Do you recognize...
Yes, I do.
I have
Das
to be...
hat
Good
mal
luck,
gar nichts
Inspector.
gebracht.
I
Da wir hier sind, zeigen wir das dem Mo auch noch. Und dann gehen wir weiter.
Sergeant Moo?
Yes.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur.
It's the guy who bombed the cafe. The clown.
This man looks nothing like a clown.
He's taken off his grease paint and costume.
Then there is nothing to link this man with the killing.
Nothing? Look at those murderous eyes.
Hardly likely to get him convicted.
True. Okay, das war Quatsch. Ja gut, da brauchen wir jetzt auch nicht nochmal hin. Dann geht's weiter. Novelty Poop. Ich liebe dieses Hotspot-Feature. So, hier sieht man es dann. So muss man halt trotzdem so ein bisschen rumherum gehen, also so rumsuchen mit der Maus, aber es ist kein Pixel-Hunting. Perfekt.
The
Klar.
dummy wore a traditional Puro costume. At least, I guess it was a dummy. I gave the dummy Puro a tentative prod, but it didn't move. She reminded me of a girl I dated back in high school. Come to think of it, the dummy had more personality.
Zieht sich das ganze Spiel, dass er wirklich irgendwie leicht arrogant und unsympathisch ist?
As I was about to touch the dummy, I realized it had the same color eyes as Nico. The strange thing was, I hadn't realized I'd noticed the color of Nico's eyes.
He's falling in love.
It was a disgustingly realistic plastic novelty. Like one I'd left on the teacher's desk at school.
Ja,
Boy,
natürlich.
that caused so much of a stink you'd have thought it was a real one.
Ohne Scheiß. So, ich weiß gar nicht, wer hat das Spiel gemacht. Sind das Amerikaner oder Europäer? Broken Sword, Baphomets, Fluch. Das ist gemacht von Revolution Software. Oh, ich glaube, das sind die, die auch Beneath Steel Sky gemacht haben. Britisch. Das ist ein britisches Studio. Ja, ja. Ah, Dumb American, also Dumb Americans. Aber mit dem französischen Akzent. Dumb Americano.
As my fingers closed on the plastic novelty, I realized my mistake.
Hmm?
It was a novelty, all right, but it wasn't plastic.
It's just poop.
No way was I gonna touch that thing again. The sight of the dog waste set my stomach churning again. I quickly looked away.
Okay, schade. Das Poop machen. Du kannst du hiermit aufheben. Ja. Okay. Ja, so.
It was an antique phonograph, the kind you have to wind by hand.
Okay.
The guy's spoon-shaped face was mournful and humorless. He looked like a vegetarian in a slaughterhouse. Excuse me.
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind. But in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible. You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
Have you heard of a man named Plantail?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
Oui, monsieur. I do not see how I can help.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then I'd like to check your records. Give me the names of everyone who's rented a clown suit.
Impossible. There are too many.
The clown I'm looking for is a cold-blooded killer. Give me his name, and I'll see he's brought to justice.
I'd help you if I could, but you can't expect me to remember all my customers. You see, the clown costume is our most popular line, monsieur. On average, we hire out more than 30 clown suits a week. You'll have to give me more to go by.
Okay.
A description, perhaps?
I have a photograph. But let's show him other stuff.
How come clowns are so popular?
I think it has something to do with their unpredictable nature.
Personally, I think clowns should be banned, along with mimes.
Oh, come now. Who doesn't love clowns?
Me, for one.
I hate clowns.
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Why should it?
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Do you want this red nose?
Not...
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
It's disgusting.
Let me smell that.
No, don't!
Bestheimer's number 7 white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
So good. Show me.
About this tissue.
I have already given you my professional opinion.
Do you recognize this man?
Ah oui, he was here this morning. He chose 2 costumes, Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his name as Monsieur Khan.
Are you sure this is the same man who hired the clown suit?
Certainement, Monsieur Khan.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay.
Hahaha.
What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
It was the shake and shock buzzer I'd been given by the man in the costume shop.
Ah!
Excuse me,
Oui, monsieur?
do you want this buzzer back?
No, you keep it.
Oh. Okay. Das ist ja interessant. Das ist ja sehr interessant. Okay, heißt das, ich hab da einfach alles? Also ich brauche die Poop nicht, oder?
Salut, George. What news?
I've been to the costume shop.
Give, I like it. What are you supposed to be?
I didn't hire a costume. These are my clothes and you know it.
Did you ask about the clown?
Yeah. He used the name Khan. He hired 2 costumes, the clown and a pixie.
Then we won't jump ahead of him.
How do you make that out?
He probably plans to use the pixie suit next time he kills.
Oh God, don't let it be me. I don't deserve to die at the hands of a pixie.
Don't be silly, George. That won't happen.
Oh no?
No, because every time you see a pixie, you're going to run like hell.
Makes sense.
The guy at the novelty shop gave me this.
What is it?
A hand buzzer. You put it in your hand and give people electric shocks.
Why?
It's a gag, a practical joke.
If you ever use it on me, I'll break your arm.
Okay, okay. I get the picture.
Warum fand er es jetzt lustig? Hat vorhin gar nicht gefeiert.
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
Yeah? You have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone and lots of contacts.
Oh, well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and most useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't it a substitute for decisive thinking?
Ich.
Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clown's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
True.
Do you want this photograph back?
Achso,
No,
May I use...
sure.
Thanks.
ich hab keine neue Nummer, ne? Ne. Ja. Schön, dass wir geredet haben.
Time for me to go.
You're welcome.
What do I do now? Ich könnte wieder zur Polizei oder ich kann den Handbuzzer bei Leuten ausprobieren. Ja, direkt die alte Lady schocken.
Oh, hi.
Hello, my handsome friend.
Would you like to shake my hand?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh.
I can see the future, remember?
See you later.
That's right, Miss.
Smart move, old lady. Smart move. Ja, komm. Versuchen wir es. Ach, nicht er, der stirbt.
Hi.
You're the guy who gave me the tip, aren't you?
Huh?
The racehorse. Salahuddin.
Oh. Yeah, but
I put every franc I had on that horse.
listen,
My lifetime savings. Next month's rent. Everything.
Warum?
Oh, God.
She won by 3 lengths. I'm a rich man.
Call me Lucky George, the punter's friend. So how come you're still here?
I'm not going to let my newfound wealth change me, not one bit. I bought this hole, fittings and all. Now I can come and go as I please. No more clocking on or completion schedules. No foreman breathing down my neck. Thanks to you, I've found paradise.
I'm getting a mushy feeling in my chest. But not half as mushy as your head.
True.
What do you want now?
Would you like to shake hands with me?
No!
No, I wouldn't. One of the real pleasures of being rich is not having to be polite. What do you want now?
I gotta go.
Don't let me keep you.
A rich biatch? So. Ich wüsste nicht, was es bringt, aber wir probieren.
Hello again.
Yes, Inspector.
Shake my hand. Go on, shake it.
You're joking, aren't you? Nothing personal, but you've been mucking about down this sewer.
Smart man.
I have to...
Good luck, Inspector.
Oh, Stuff Hab. Okay. Oh, ordentlich aufgeräumt hier. Crazy. Okay, also Sachen können sich verändern. Das ist, ja, das ist ganz schön dicht. Eine kleine Bombe und schon haben die keinen Bock mehr. Oh! Okay, das war gut. So, ja, das ist das Letzte, was wir noch machen können.
The fountain had probably been attractive at one time, but now it looked like an old stained urinal.
So
The
schön sieht's
fountain had
nicht aus.
probably been attractive at... It looked like some kind of antiquated invalid carriage, with passenger seats. The door was locked.
Mit.
The door led to the apartment of the blustering old concierge.
Ja, okay, spazieren wir doch da einfach auch rein. Wir sind ja ein Inspektor.
Hello again.
Yes, Inspector.
Oh nein, das bringt gar nichts.
I have to be going.
Good luck, Inspector.
Schade. Ja, dann Polizia. Das ist nicht französisch. Ah. Vom Hausfriedensbruch begehen, ja. Aber mal machen. Ich habe ja gesagt, ich bin Inspektor, weil ich eine Karte vom Inspektor hochwerfe. No problem at all. Mal wieder saven. Es bisher nicht so wirkt, dass man was verkacken kann oder so.
Excuse me.
Ah, Monsieur Stobart, n'est-ce pas?
That's correct. You remember me.
The retention of such data is part of my duty as a gendarme. That is how crime is fought, through attention to detail, not intuition.
Yes, sure.
Okay, let's try.
Would you like to shake my hand, Sergeant?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur. The gesture could be misconstrued.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur.
It's the guy who bombed the cafe. The clown.
This man looks nothing like a clown.
He's taken off.
Das hat man
Then
schon.
there is
Nothing?
Mm,
Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his left cheek.
no, monsieur. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume. Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yeah. Oui.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. Stobart is here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobart. My mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale. No tricks, mark you, monsieur. Just exercise. Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need. If only people would learn to exercise their wits daily.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked.
Ah,
He
sure.
was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
Eh bien, if you called about the bombing, you're too late. Investigations have been closed. But I've been taken off the case.
Okay.
What about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
Interesting. Aber Sie erinnern sich an mich? Ja, ich bin heftig intelligent und kann mir Gesichter merken mit einem krassen System, weil mein Gehirn funktioniert so wunderbar. Ich bin intelligent. Habe ich erwähnt, dass ich intelligent bin? Also Sie wissen doch, wer ich bin von vor 5 Minuten. Ja, das ist richtig. Asshole.
What do you make of this, Rosso?
It is a tool for gaining access to sewers.
Thanks, bro.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
I'd imagine it means you have not given up your pursuit of the clown.
You're absolutely right. I found this tissue in the sewer.
It would have been best if you'd left it there.
Here we go.
Would you care to shake my hand, Inspector?
Please don't be offended if I decline your offer, Stobart. The palms of my hands are particularly sensitive.
Das ist ein crazy dude, ist er.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No.
It's the face of a killer.
The man who bombed the cafe?
The photograph was taken soon after the explosion. He'd escaped through the sewers, leaving a trail of clues behind him.
Circumstantial evidence, Stobart. None of it proves a thing.
True.
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without your help.
No. You must forget the business of the clown completely. Go back to being an ordinary tourist, Stobart.
I can't. I'm American. I'm gonna solve this case.
Did you find out the ID of the guy who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew who he was.
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantar.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
What was that psycho-detective business you did in the cafe?
It is my theory that the passions evoked in violent crimes create ripples in the ether, invisible to all but the possessor of a highly developed and receptive mind.
Ich bin intelligent.
I'm impressed. Can you bend spoons, too?
I didn't think a man of your obvious intelligence would stoop to mockery.
I'm not mocking. I've had personal experience of the power of the mind. I used to get ignored at parties until I read a book that changed my life.
Bible.
Really? What was it called?
Hypnotism for fun and profit. He looked at me as if I'd farted at a funeral.
The power of mesmerism is a rare gift, not a party trick.
You're not gonna try any of that psychic interrogation on me, are you?
Do you find the thought of my probing distasteful?
Let's just say I'd rather you didn't. I've got more doubts than doubting Thomas when it comes to mysticism.
Too bad. I think you would make an interesting subject under controlled regression.
The day I let anyone mess with my mind hasn't dawned yet.
That's it?
Did I show you this photo?
Oui?
Yes, absolutely. So long, Inspector. Excuse me,
What do you want now?
is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Not really.
Ah, okay. Ich dachte, dann kann ich mit ihm
See you
weiterreden.
later, Sergeant.
Hi, George.
I'm still looking for the clown.
Didn't you say the concierge gave you the number of his tailor?
That's right.
Well, why don't you call him?
I called him already. Let's do that
May I
again.
use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Ich kann nicht sie anrufen, okay.
Hello? Who is this?
Mr. Todrick?
Oh, it's you again. What now?
The man I'm looking for is called Khan. He bought a suit from you, remember?
Mr. Khan. Yes, I remember him. Yes, I delivered the suit to his hotel. The Hotel Ubu. I don't remember the room number. It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor.
Thanks, Todrick. That's all I wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
Nice.
Now we're getting somewhere. Do you know the Hotel Ubu?
The Ubu? Yes, I do.
That's where the clown stayed.
Good work, George.
See you later.
Where are you going now?
I could go hang out at the Hotel Ubu.
Watch out for Khan, George.
Don't worry, I will.
I'm American. Wenn ich ihn sehe, mache ich ihn platt. Ich find's das Spiel geil. Also das ist kein Meckern. Aber ich finde wirklich alle Charaktere unsympathisch. So sympathisch ist sie und sie ist sogar nervig. Also. Ist schon ein bisschen wild. Die sehen nicht besser aus. Oh, Black Alley. Hello, Boo.
The sign listed the price of rooms, and boy, were they expensive. The killer must have been earning a fat wad to pay for accommodation like this. The lobby was quiet, almost deserted. The man looked like an amiable Bigfoot.
Thanks. Sehr, sehr, sehr freundlich.
The guy looked just like a weasel.
Okay. Weasel first.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Have you heard of a guy called Plantar?
No. That name means nothing to me.
I'm looking for a clown.
Are you trying to be funny?
No, I really am looking for a clown.
There are no clowns here except you.
Oh.
Do you know a man by the name of Khan?
No, I don't.
It's very important I get to see him, and
I told you. I don't know it.
what does this tool suggest to you?
Hard labor.
Have you ever seen this clown's nose before?
No.
Okay, here we go.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Are you serious?
Oh, yes. Take a good look at the substance it's smeared with.
You are sick. Very sick.
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
No, I never saw it.
Was bringt der Typ mir?
Will you shake my hand?
Are you joking? Who knows where it has been?
Wow.
Forget it. Excuse me.
Yeah?
What do these... Oh, never mind.
Ja, geht doch.
Have you ever seen this clown's nose before?
Nope.
Do you recognize this tissue? Think carefully now.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
I'm gonna have to hurry you.
ooh.
Time's up, so I'll tell you. It's a used tissue with a liberal dump of Bestheimer's number 12.
If you say so.
Okay.
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
Is this a trick question?
No, I simply asked if you recognized him.
Okay then. No, I don't.
Shake my hand.
Nah.
Oh, rats.
Nah.
Do you happen to know a guy named Khan?
That ain't nobody I know.
I'm sorry to be a burden on your brain. You ever meet a guy called Plantar?
No, I ain't.
You missed your chance. If you're quick, you'll catch him at the coroner's.
Wie unnötig.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
No, I ain't. Don't tell me I missed him. Oh, that's too bad. I love the clowns, don't you?
I've seen daytime television that was funnier.
I love it when the little guys get hurt.
That figures.
Trusted vice. Hose pipe down the pants, then smack! A plank in the kisser.
See you later.
Not if you see me first.
Wow. Komm, gehen wir erst in die Back Alley. Also die beiden haben mir jetzt gerade gar nichts gebracht. Oh, hier geht's auch lang. Wir müssen doch mal gucken. The train pipe. Can't do shit here. Okay. That's weird. Ach so, ja, okay. Hätte ich mit rechnen können.
It was a magnificent old Steinway piano. I figured the lady at the keys wouldn't appreciate a duet with a musical illiterate like me. The figure of a sexless youth was frozen in mid-skip with a silly grin on its stone lips.
Achso.
I recognized the guy. It was the Nobel Prize winner from the country whose name I
Oh.
couldn't pronounce. Excuse me, didn't I see your picture in the news? You're that Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
Yes, that is me, in person.
I don't want to worry you, but have you had any threats on your life? You know, mysterious phone calls, letters made up of headlines cut from the newspaper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know a guy called Plantow?
I don't know anybody in Paris.
Oh, well, this guy's dead anyhow.
Why do you ask me about dead men? I have seen enough of death to last me a lifetime.
I'm, sure you have. Have you seen a clown?
I beg your pardon?
The clown. A guy in funny pants. Have you seen him?
My pants are from England. Marks and Spencer. They are a pleasure and a comfort to wear, with much support.
I'm real glad to hear that. You know, it's good to know you Nobel Prize winners are human too.
In my country, the people make do with string and egg cartoons.
For pants?
For everything. Oppression is the mother of ingenuity.
Have you any idea what this tool might be used for?
I cannot guess.
Would it mean anything if I told you it was for lifting drain covers?
Such technology fills me with wonder.
Wahnsinn, wie viel Voice Lines die aufgenommen haben für dieses scheiß Ding hier, ey.
What does this clown's nose suggest to you?
In my country, we have no use for clowns.
I'm glad to hear it.
They were dealt with most severely in the last cultural cleansing.
What about the mimes? Did you get them too?
All gone. Our streets are mime-free.
Sounds like heaven.
Ow.
Does this goo-smeared tissue mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Do you recognize this man? He calls himself Khan.
Yes, I know this man. Why do you carry his photograph?
I'm a private detective.
Nope, you're not.
May I shake you by the hand?
I do not shake the hands of imperialist dogs.
Now that's a real bad attitude problem you've got there. What's your interest in Khan?
He is an enemy of my people.
Oh.
You know he's a killer.
Of course, amongst other things.
Would you help me investigate Khan?
That is not possible. My instructions are to observe. I cannot jeopardize my position as an honored guest of this country's government.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hanging from a brass hook was a key and a plastic tag.
Guess that won't.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
What?
You were trying to steal that key,
nah.
no?
No way.
Okay.
It was the register of guests staying at the hotel.
Jetzt bin ich eh schon kackendreist. Ich guck einfach mal rein.
There was no one registered under the name of Khan. If the killer was staying here, he'd used a different pseudonym. The clerk wore a disdainful expression, like he'd been born with it. I want some information.
Who are you, the police?
I'm conducting a private investigation.
Ah, I know only too well what you mean. That is one of the drawbacks of the catering business. When people book into an hotel, they leave their morals at home, no?
We try
What
it.
do you make of this tool?
Stunning, monsieur. I bet you handle it like a professional.
Do you recognize this red nose?
No, monsieur.
What do you make of this tissue?
Do you wish me to dispose of it for you, monsieur?
Hey, no! It could be useful. I'm holding on to this.
As you wish, monsieur.
Sie
Perhaps you
Ekel.
would like a little plastic baggie to keep it in?
Nah, it's fine the way it is.
Naja, wenn's Evidence wäre. Na, jetzt zu spät.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Yes, monsieur. That man is one of our guests.
What name?
I cannot tell you that.
Hey, shake my hand.
I'd rather not, monsieur. I'm still sore from the shock administered by one of the guests. He was secretly concealing an electrical device in the palm of his hand. Practical jokes are so puerile, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm looking for a man who dresses like a clown.
This is a highly respectable hotel, monsieur. There are no clowns here.
If you say so. Do you know a man named Plantar?
No, monsieur.
About the key hanging on the hook over there.
Oui, monsieur.
Which room is it for?
Number 21.
Is that room taken?
No. The guests checked out this morning.
I'd like to check into room 21.
Safe.
That is not possible.
How come? You said it was vacant.
It is reserved for another guest.
Rats.
No, monsieur. Dutch.
Do you have a guest by the name of Khan?
No, monsieur. Perhaps you would care to check the register.
Das darf ich?
The man who calls himself Khan has a scar on his left cheek.
Vraiment? I tell you, I do not know a man named Khan.
Maybe not, but I noticed a change in his expression when I mentioned the scar. Can you tell me which room the man in the photograph has taken?
Oh no, monsieur. That information is confidential.
Thanks for your help, buddy. There was no one registered under, but the name in the book for room 22 was Merlin.
Merlin. Okay. So now we know Merlin.
Hi there, ma'am.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a man.
You disappoint me, my dear. For one foolish moment I thought... But never mind. Aren't you going to tell me your name?
George. George Stobart, ma'am.
How sweet! I once had a stable boy called George. I am Lady Piermont. The common reaction is to kneel and stutter, but it's not obligatory.
A real lady? I mean, you're an honest-to-God aristocrat?
Oh, I don't know about that. Few of my ancestors are honest, not even to God. I can trace my family back to the Normans, but don't let that intimidate you, George. Beneath that impressive pedigree, I'm just flesh and blood. The blood may be blue, but the flesh is the plump beef of old England, so to speak. You appear distracted, George. Is there any way I can help you?
Oh, Baby. Was hiermit?
Can you think of any use for this tool, ma'am?
Ooh, I can think of someone I'd like to use it on.
Okay. Oh Gott, Strafe.
Do you know what this is?
As a guess, I'd say it was a clown's nose.
That's right. It was worn as a disguise by a vicious killer.
Good heavens, are you trying to alarm me?
It's true. He uses the name Khan.
I've never heard of the man.
What about Merlin?
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
Good God, no!
I just thought the smell might be familiar.
Please, darling, put it away. I'm no shrinking violet, but that object makes me feel quite queasy.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
My God, it's him! That's Merlin!
She represented everything I loved about the English. The lady was totally deranged. Merlin? You mean King Arthur's wizard?
Good heavens, no! Monsieur Merlin is a fellow guest.
Did I show you this photograph?
Yes.
Ah, come on.
Would you like to shake my hand, ma'am?
Now, George, there's no need to be so formal. We met as tourists, and I want to keep it that way, despite the enormous social gulf between us.
For sure.
The man you know as Merlin is a fake.
What do you mean, sweetie?
He's a murderer. He also uses the name Khan.
I am shocked, Mr. Stobart. Shaken. I took him to be a gentleman, a man of honor.
Do you know, I'd rather like to assist you in stitching him up.
Okay.
When did you last see Merlin?
It was no more than an hour ago. He came downstairs and spoke to that clerk chappie. Something passed hands. I couldn't see what exactly.
A briefcase?
No, smaller than that. A bundle of papers, perhaps. The clerk put it in the hotel safe and Merlin went out.
Are you sure you saw Merlin putting documents in the safe?
Yes, darling, positive.
I wonder what they were.
Obviously something of great importance.
Yeah. I'd sure like to get my hands on whatever it is. I'll bet they had something to do with Plantow's briefcase. Has Merlin returned to the hotel?
No, he hasn't. Are you going to search his room?
If I could get in there, I would. Did you know there's a gangster out front?
What makes you think he's a gangster?
The Italian suit and the bulge in his pocket?
I know plenty of men with Italian suits and bulges in their pockets. That doesn't necessarily make them gangsters.
True.
Are you here in Paris on vacation?
No, darling, I'm on holiday.
I needed to get away after Algy's funeral.
I didn't realize you were mourning the loss of a loved one.
I'm not. He was my husband.
I'm sorry to hear about your husband's death.
You wouldn't be if you knew him, my dear.
It gave me the opportunity to take a well-deserved holiday. Daphne suggested a change of scenery. Paris, she said.
The word romance is just what you need to take your mind off the inquest. Well, the closest I came to romance was being wooed by a drunken Breton chef. I must say I was disappointed with his coq au vin. Not at all what I was expecting. I was thinking of cutting my holiday short, packing my bags and heading back to Hampstead.
That was until last night.
Okay, come on. Tell me.
What happened to you last night?
I was stricken, Mr. Stobart. Cupid's arrow has cleft my bosom.
They couldn't really miss.
It was just as I'd always imagined it should be. The intimacy of candlelight, romantic music tinkling across the room, and then a stranger's glance. Those brooding eyes, that
Ist geil.
suave
Ich find's
manner,
wirklich gut.
those tight trousers.
He was the man I'd been waiting for all my life.
I'm glad he finally turned up after all these years.
Ah, but it wasn't to be. He was merely toying with my affections. And if I ever catch up with him, he's dead.
Als ich die runtergeladen habe, habe ich drüber nachgedacht. Ich habe die anderen, glaube ich. Oder bis Teil 3 oder so. Aber wir zocken erstmal das und dann müssen wir halt gucken. Ab Teil 2 ist halt nicht mehr remastered. Ne? Aber ich denke, die dürften spielbar sein. Gucken, wie sich Teil 1 schlägt. Also bisher ist es halt sehr slow. Aber jetzt gerade feiere ich das, besonders nach dem Quatsch beneath a Steel Sky vorhin. Ja, eben.
Would you distract the clerk while I borrow a key?
Are you asking me to aid you in a criminal act, darling?
Oh no, it's the key to an empty room.
And why, may I ask, do you wish to gain access to an empty room? Do you plan to squat?
No, ma'am.
The Scouts' honor?
I was never in the Boy Scouts, ma'am.
No, you should have been. What were your parents thinking of?
It's a fine way for a boy to get licked into shape. Now tell me, why do you want to get into that room?
It's next to the room the killer is using.
Ah, So you plan to eavesdrop on Merlin?
I was hoping there might be a connecting door.
I shouldn't think my feminine charms would be much use in this case, but a good dose of English arrogance might do the trick.
Okay. Engländer haben noch nie Verbrechen begangen, die machen sowas nicht. Nein, niemals.
I say! You there? Flunky!
Oui, madame.
Listen carefully. You do understand English, don't you?
But of course, madame.
Good. I wish to deposit some jewelry for safekeeping.
I understand.
Are you quite certain?
Oh, bien sûr, madame.
Over to you, my dear.
In the back of the office was a small safe with a combination lock.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Thanks.
It was a key ring bearing one large brass key.
Macht Sinn, noch mit ihr zu reden? Vielleicht später, wenn ich in einem Raum war oder so.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
I got the key. Thanks for your help, ma'am. I have to go, ma'am.
Okay, tschüss. Ja. Up we go. Hat er gesagt, zweiter auf der rechten Seite, ne? Oder? Upstairs, second room to the right hand side. Ja.
The sign on the door read 21.
Ja, macht ja Sinn. Wir haben 21 ist direkt daneben, ja.
The sign on the door read 22. If the tailor's description was correct, this was the killer's room.
Wir klopfen da mal. Mal gucken, was passiert.
The door was locked.
Okay, wir klopfen nicht.
Room number 23. The door was locked.
Okay. Hätte ja sein können.
The door was locked.
Achso, wir müssen den Dings nehmen. Oh, Moment mal. So. And we are back. Okay.
Maybe it wasn't the right room, but this was the right key. It was a massive mahogany wardrobe. There was nothing in the wardrobe apart from a vague, lingering smell of camphor. The cabinet was empty, but it smelt of onions. No kidding, it really did.
Okay.
The window looked out over a narrow alley surrounded by high walls.
Ja, die Back Alley oder haben wir da? Echt jetzt? Gehen wir einfach rüber, oder was? Ja.
If I wanted my shins sticking out of my shoulders, I could have jumped. Mama Stobart didn't raise no suicidal fools, though. The cobbles of the alleyway looked very distant and very hard.
Okay, gehen wir einfach mal rein. Achso, er ist nicht da. Ja, also wir wissen, dass er nicht da ist. Ja.
The assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence beside his bed.
Der Fuchs. Ich wäre auch safe gefallen. Ich glaube, ich bin dafür richtig nicht gemacht.
The bed was freshly made, and the crisp white sheets told me nothing about the killer's habits.
Also ich habe keine Höhenangst, aber ich glaube, in der Situation wäre genau das. Ich glaube, ich wäre viel zu schnell bei, Gott, wenn ich ein bisschen das Gleichgewicht verliere, dann und in dem Moment kippe ich schon nach vorne. So. Oh, Briefcase. Oh.
The closet was a
Achso, ich dachte, wir machen die andere Tür auch noch auf.
The pants were newly laundered and pressed with immaculate creases. There was nothing in the pockets of the pants. The pants were newly laundered and...
So machen. Okay. Nee. Briefcase it is.
It was the battered leather briefcase I'd seen Plantar carrying just before he died. I searched the interior of the briefcase, but as I'd half expected, it was empty.
Darn. Oh, what? Hier gibt's gar nichts?
The bed was several times larger than the narrow cot I'd been given at the place I was staying.
Vergessen. Hm. Okay.
The door led back into the hall, idiot.
Oh no.
I had the kind of feeling in my stomach that would usually send me running to the bathroom.
Ah, okay. Ich darf nur entscheiden, ob ich so ins Fenster will. Schade. Ah.
The pants matched the jacket which the killer had lost in Paris.
Hey, gute Ausbeute.
I couldn't believe my luck when I found two items in the pockets of the pants. The first was an ordinary matchbook. No matches, no clues. The second was a pass card which read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation. The matchbook bore a pattern of swirling color and the words, Club Alamut. It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom.
Ja. Dann, da hat er ja nichts anderes reingehangen, oder? Ja. Hier jetzt was reingepackt. Wir haben ja nicht alles gesehen.
I searched the
Gucken wir mal wieder hier raus, wa?
What now, monsieur?
I stole your key.
I'd like to retrieve something from your safe.
Ah, oui, monsieur. May I see some
Ah.
form of identification?
Like what?
A driving license, perhaps?
I don't drive.
Your passport?
I don't have it with me. I could show you my operation scar.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I must have some form of unique ID.
You won't find a more unique ID than my scar.
I'm sorry. I must insist on a more traditional identification.
Rats.
Alright.
Does this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur Merlin's property.
That's right. Merlin the murderer. I want to see what he's left in your safe.
Impossible. I cannot betray his confidence, no matter what you say he's done.
You're making a big mistake.
Maybe. I can live with that.
Okay. Aber dann erzähle ich hier auch noch ihm noch hier
Do you
vom Schlüssel.
recognize this key?
That is the property of the Hotel Ubu.
Correct.
May I ask how it found its way from the little hook to your pocket?
Would you believe it was put there by a poltergeist?
No, monsieur. The hotel is regularly serviced by an exorcist. If we had a ghost, Father Fécond would have flushed it out.
I suppose you want the key back.
Not especiellement. The room is vacant. Since you are so determined to conduct your little investigation, I won't stop you.
Er hat doch gerade noch gesagt, dass der Raum vermietet, also dass er schon reserviert ist für wen anders. Wieso lässt er mir den Key? Gar nicht so clever.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
Would it make a difference if I told you the guy in the photo was a murderer?
We are accustomed to catering for celebrities, monsieur. Movie stars, politicians, royalty, sporting personalities, they all stay here.
Sind alles Mörder. Komischer Vergleich.
Thanks for your help, buddy. Hello again. Do you recognize this card?
No, I do not.
Du kennst doch den Namen.
Does the name on this matchbook mean anything to you?
Indeed, it does. For Alamut was the home of the old man of the mountains. You do not know him?
No, I don't. Tell me again about...
It is the home of the old man.
This is a photo of Khan, right?
That is just one of the names by which he is known.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
I found this pass in Merlin's room.
So, that deceitful little man is passing himself off as an electrician, is he?
Uh-huh. This guy probably has a million faces. I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers, but he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of. Follow me, George!
Okay. What's the plan here?
Did you place a package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
I did, madame.
And did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
But that is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I am the law. If he tries anything, shoot him, George.
My pleasure, Lady Piermont.
One moment, please.
Ja, sicher. Auf geht's.
You know, I haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
Thanks.
How satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
A clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
Okay. Nice hint to do that.
It was the ancient manuscript which Khan had stolen from Plantar.
Sind sie aber ranzurufen? Oder ist das Kappes? Ich habe sie noch gar nicht angerufen, außer am Anfang.
Bonjour, couleur.
Hi, it's George. I have the address of the killer's hotel.
If you're going to pay him a visit, take care. Remember, that guy's a professional.
Thanks. I'll be fine. Hey, I've got something awesome to show you.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
A surprise.
Oh, I don't like mysteries, George.
I can't tell you just now, but I'll come show you soon.
Okay. Ja. Gehen wir doch mal zu ihr. Ja, okay. Ja.
Just a minute, monsieur.
What's your problem?
No problem, if you cooperate.
What do you want?
Just a routine security check. Nothing to worry yourself about.
Oh, well, all right.
Search him, Flap.
You bet.
Hey, knock it off. Get off, you big ape.
Is this what you're after, Guido?
See, that's it.
I can explain everything. Well, almost everything.
Too late. You're on your way to feed the fishes.
Sure.
I'm allergic to fish. I break out in blotches when I eat tuna.
Let's go.
Ups. What? Okay, also ich darf nicht mit dem Manuskript raus.
Just a minute, monsieur.
What's your problem?
No problem.
What do you...
Just a routine.
Oh.
So
You bet.
Hey, knock it off.
Nothing, Guido. Zilch.
our apologies, monsieur.
What? I had to report you to the authorities.
Round here, we are the authorities.
You want I should break his arms?
No. Let him go, Fleck.
Okay. Ja gut, es würde Sinn machen, irgendwas hier hinten zu machen. Deswegen die Gasse. Ja. Können wir ja nichts vorbereiten oder so. Sehe nichts. Gut, dann können wir ja nur... Ich gehe mal wieder rein. Manchmal macht er Fast Travel in die nächste Tür, manchmal nicht. Also wieder brauche ich noch irgendwas?
Hi, ma'am. I found this pack.
So,
Uh-huh. I showed, but he wouldn't.
Oh, ich konnte sie gerade fragen, warum das Gesicht von dem Gangster nochmal. Kann sie die auch verscheuchen?
did you play?
I
am in what he but if it
My...
One moment, please.
Okay, es geht nicht. Ja.
you
I don't... Thanks.
Health?
The clerk, I decided. Hello again. Have you ever seen this old manuscript before? You know what it is, don't you?
You are in great danger. Put the manuscript back and leave here.
What's going on?
I can say no more.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George.
This is what Merlin was so keen to hide.
Really? All that fuss for a sample of wallpaper?
It's some kind of manuscript, and it looks to be very old.
If I was you, I'd keep it well out of sight until you're clear of this place.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I could roll it up and put it down my pants.
No, that wouldn't do at all. You'd attract far too much attention.
That gangster I told you about? He went through my pockets just now.
Good heavens! One never knows what to expect in foreign parts.
Thank you for the warning, young man. I shall hide my credit cards in my underwear.
I have to go, man.
Okay, kann ich das irgendwo reinpacken? Soll ich es reinpacken? Okay. Dann kann ich ja nur versuchen, einmal hochzugehen. Ja, das wäre die Idee. Also meine erste Idee war, dass das aus dem Fenster werfen kann nicht reichen, deswegen will ich es irgendwo reinpacken. So, das flattert ja irgendwo hin. Aber ja, I guess it is that. Oder wir müssen halt echt einfach rausgehen und irgendwie einen Weg finden. Also das Ding erstmal hier lassen. Naja, das geht schon mal nicht.
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
Okay.
I figured it was best for me to return to the street before attempting to pick up the manuscript.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It was the rolled up manuscript waiting.
Jetzt sich einfach den alten Zettel aus dem Fenster werfen. Wrong order of operation. You can search me, dumbos.
Hold it right. Search him again.
Nothing, Guido.
Okay.
Aha! Oh, es liegt doch noch da. Okay, ich dachte, es liegt einfach nicht mehr da.
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed. I couldn't wait to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
Okay. Ooh. That's quality of life.
You're just not going to believe what I found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
It's a medieval manuscript. Khan left it in the safe at the Ubu.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantark?
It could be, which means It's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse.
Oh yeah. Maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of 2 knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades. This guy, named Hughes the Pagan, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive. But the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years. Anyway, we're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping. Think about it, Josh. One guy's already died for it, as you said yourself. Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay, I'm convinced. You keep hold of it. Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
So worried. Andre isn't stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Kron Museum. I'll give you the address.
Ja.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
She reminds me of the Wicked Queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said mirror, mirror on the wall, wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid. Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either. There's a woman looking at, but the reflection. A knight with a crystal ball. Now, there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinam mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Guter Punkt, um zu erklären. Ich habe auch ein großes Latinum. Ich kann kein Latein. Ich habe es damals gemacht, aber kann es nicht mehr. Ein paar Wörter noch. Lux wusste ich ist Licht, aber dass es jetzt auf ein Leitend hinausläuft, da hat es auch schon aufgehört.
There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover. It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
Oh, das andere kann ich jetzt gar nicht mehr fragen.
I found this in the killer's room.
What is it? A credit card?
ID, Thomas Merlin, of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Never heard of him or the company.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue, a name or an address. That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well, I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Wird wohl noch wichtig werden.
Maybe I'll check out the Kroon Museum.
I'm sure you'll find it useful, George.
Auf ins Museum! Ich rede jetzt nicht nochmal mit der Lady. Okay, das Hotel ist jetzt auch done. Interesting.
Through the grimy glass, I could see several large shapes in a gloomy room. What they were, I couldn't imagine. I considered smashing my fist through the pane, wrenching open the window, and vaulting triumphantly into the building. Then I thought, no, that's dumb. Besides, I might get hurt.
Smart guy.
Access to the side and rear of the museum building was blocked by a dense clump of bushes. A real macho guy would have plunged straight into the spiky, scratchy bushes. Not me.
Oh, le Museum.
It was a statue from ancient Egypt. Those old civilizations sure could teach us a few things about art and beauty. The statue didn't deserve to be mauled by a Philistine like me.
Handle. Okay.
The case contained some fragments of pottery. They looked to me like broken flower pots. Above them, a sign read, L'Âge Paléolithique. I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking, but the case was locked. The case contained 2 rows of silver coins. Each coin in the lower row showed a portrait of a guy with a huge nose. I tried to raise the glass cover. I looked down at a collection of tools with wooden handles and tarnished metal blades. There were knives, chisels, and spikes fanned out in a semicircle. I guess there's always been a need for home improvement. I tried to sneak my hand in. It was a large brass urn. There was nothing in the urn.
So, aber aufgemacht habe ich sie mal. Oh, the tripod. Ah, tripod. Would you look at that?
It was a tapestry of a lady, a lion, and a unicorn. If I'd had more time, I could have stared at it all day. Touching an object as rare and beautiful as that would have been the act of a barbarian. The totem pole looked distinctly out of place in the setting of the museum.
Watch out! You'll have that down on top of us!
It was an ancient Egyptian sarcophagus with a beautifully painted effigy of its owner on the lid.
Really?
Leave it alone. That closet is over 3,000 years old.
Closet.
Closet? It's a sarcophagus. It was a
Titel.
stone carving from ancient Egypt. I was no desecrator of tombs.
Ah, ist auch noch eins. Okay. Wir gucken uns alles an.
The case contained a collection of rocks. They were all shapes and colors, but they were still rocks. Above them, a sign read,
They are
"Rocks
minerals.
Analytique." I tried to sneak my hand in. In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
Hey, no. No, monsieur. No.
No.
What's wrong?
You must not handle the exhibits.
I'm sorry. The attendant had an air of self-importance and the kind of steely eyes that never seemed to blink.
Ja, wäre geil, wenn wir da reinkommen und dann hast du so zwei Optionen. Rausgehen oder Flush.
Pardon me,
Oui, monsieur?
are you Lobineau?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobineau does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Wow. Okay. Wir versuchen alles.
What does this tool mean to you?
That belongs in a museum.
Pardon?
It is a priceless historical artifact, if I am not mistaken.
No, it's a plain old tool for lifting drain covers. Do you recognize this red nose?
I don't think so.
What do you make of this tissue?
It is absolutely disgusting, monsieur.
True. True.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
I guess not. Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Not while I'm on duty.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh, no. I don't frequent places like that.
Like what?
Have you ever heard of...
Oh, no.
Okay.
Do you recognize this ID pass?
No.
No. So, das sind die einzelnen Sachen. Okay.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you see? If I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history.
At your age? Dream on.
Erst gibt's die Hoffnung und dann machst du ihn fertig.
What can you tell me about the collection of pottery?
Those are remains of pots used by the original inhabitants of Paris. The Paris pot people.
When did they move out?
15,000 years ago, monsieur. Vanished in the mists of time. Didn't even have time to pack up their pots.
I thought the original inhabitants of Paris were a tribe known as the Parisi.
That is right, monsieur. Renowned for their pots. You see, in those days, people didn't have much in the way of possessions. A few flints, some animal skins, maybe the odd bone or two. Naturally, when the Parisi came along with their pots, why, everybody wanted one.
I guess they must have caused a kind of consumer frenzy.
Yeah, oui, they connect the market, cleaned up.
You don't know the first thing about those pots, do you?
No, monsieur.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the collection of coins?
A rare example of silver coinage from the reign of Philippe le Bel. That little old lay buried for centuries in a field on the outskirts of Paris. They're unique. Nothing like them has been found anywhere else in Europe.
Who was Philippe le Bel?
You don't know? Philippe IV, the King of France.
Wasn't he the guy who wiped out the Knights Templar?
I have no idea, monsieur. All I know is he was King of France. I don't even know why he was called Philippe le Bel.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is I am no scholar, not like Monsieur Lobineau.
Exactly.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John Dee.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
Well, whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology. Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no! That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
Okay, schade.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. Habe ich irgendwas vergessen? Ist hier noch ein Wie? Nö. Oh, Window. Ach ja, wir haben noch den Handle.
High above me was a window. A metal rod attached to the wall was connected to the window.
Attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill, and the fat falls on the open flames. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding. Since they opened, local air pollution has doubled, and it stinks like a funeral pyre. That is why I keep the windows closed.
Okay. Also geht.
Don't open it.
Okay. Ich will dazu noch was fragen, oder?
Oui, monsieur?
Forget it.
Dreibein und Bunsenbrenner ist nur was für Grundpraktiker. Danach machst du alles mit Heizplatte und Ölbad. Ah. Ja.
The tripod was definitely the one on the manuscript. The Templar connection confirmed it. I was tempted to go to Ireland to check it out.
Oh, okay. Ich dachte gerade, wir müssen jetzt zum Burger Place oder irgendwie halt diesen Lorimar oder wie er hieß finden. Jetzt aber nach Irland? Airport. Aeroport. ist korrekt. Kleine Flamme, große Flamme. Ja, da gehen wir auf jeden Fall noch hin. Oh, aha. Lochmorren. Greetings from Ireland. Okay, wir machen Folgendes. Guck jetzt mal eben, kann man sie nicht mitnehmen? Also, will sie nicht mit nach Irland? Und dann würde ich sagen, verschieben wir Irland auf den nächsten Part. Nächsten Part für YouTube und auf den nächsten Tag für den Livestream. So langsam werde ich müde.
I found the tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It belonged to the Templars. It was dug up in Ireland at a place called Loch Marn.
I have heard of Loch Marn. I read an article about the castle. Take a look for yourself.
Oh.
A popular gossip magazine? You read that rubbish?
No, I write it.
True.
Professor Nigel Pegram, excavating the medieval castle at Loch Marn. That's strange.
What?
He resigned his chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation. Not only that, but he canceled the filming of a 4th series of his popular television program.
Okay.
This site at Loch Marn must be awful important to him.
He's a professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor Pegram. How do you feel about a trip to Ireland?
Disappointed.
Huh?
That I won't be going. I
Oh.
want to follow up the Bellotta case. If you really think Pegram's dam is important, why don't you visit Loch Marn?
On my own? I'm not so sure about that. Where is Ireland exactly?
Americano. Ich finde Irland nicht. Hilf mir. Es ist irgendwo da bei, wie heißt das, Europa, oder?
What do you know about Professor Pegram?
I've seen a television program, Pegram's Past. He's written a book, The Crusader Families of Ireland.
I'll bet he'd be interested in the manuscript. Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Let's look at the tripod.
That's the tripod in the Crew Museum.
Okay, okay.
That's the tripod.
Alles klar.
That's the tripod.
Ja. Gut. Dann würde ich doch sagen, ja.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
Ja, ich rufe mal zwischendurch aus Irland an. Ich weiß nicht, wie man dann telefoniert, aber kriegen wir schon hin. So, ja, dann war es das von Part 1. Wie gesagt, Livestream, es geht morgen weiter, so ab Mittag, frühen Nachmittag. Da haben wir auf jeden Fall noch ein paar Stündchen. Und ja, dann gucken wir mal. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie lang dieses Game ist. Ich hab's gar nicht nachgeguckt. Also es ist, glaube ich, deutlich länger als so ein 5-6 Stunden Game. Also ich hoffe aber mal, dass dann im nächsten Part auch deutlich mehr so Point-and-Click-Puzzle kommen. Das wäre eigentlich ganz nett. Weil das gerade war ja jetzt schon einfach nur, rede mit denen, zeig denen das, rede mit denen, zeig denen das. Also, wenn man nicht ein Rätsel wirklich gelöst. Außer am Anfang den Gullideckel aufmachen. Da mussten wir ein Object benutzen, so in der Welt und nicht einfach in einem Dialog jemandem was zeigen. Jetzt hatten wir eigentlich nichts, ne? Nee? Nee, nicht wirklich. Aber gefällt mir sehr gut. Also, es waren jetzt knapp 3 Stunden. Boah, das sind genau jetzt 3 Stunden. Also der Stil gefällt mir. Ich glaube, das Reforged, das macht eine Menge aus. Oh, Stil gefällt mir. Sprachausgabe ist geil. Also ich weiß gar nicht, ob die remastered haben, also Reforged. Weil zwischendurch, besonders hier die Nicole, finde ich, klingt nach einer älteren Aufnahme. Also das klingt häufig wie früher aufgenommen. Und etwas schlechtere Mic-Quali. Aber sei es drum. Ist cool. So sah die Map früher aus. Alter. Das ist ja hässlich wie Sau. Das ist ja wirklich hässlich. Also gar nicht aufgrund von Pixelgrafik hässlich, sondern wer hat sich denn die Scheiße ausgedacht? Aber interessant, jetzt wissen wir zumindest, dass wir noch nach Großbritannien kommen, das soll wohl Deutschland sein. Also Farbe passt nicht, aber Wurscht und Bier. Polen, Russland, Türkei, Griechenland, Italien, Frankreich und Spanien. Okay. Aber wir sollen nur Europe. Vielleicht kommen wir noch woanders hin. Das sieht ja viel schöner aus. Wild. Ja, wie gesagt, das war's mit dem Teil. Der nächsten Teil, wir zocken ihn morgen. Das heißt auch, nachdem dieses Video online ist, wird es einen Tag später das nächste Video online sein. Und dann zocken wir uns durch das Game und mal gucken. Bisher hat es Potenzial, wenn es mich noch ein bisschen puzzlemäßig fordert und so weiter geht wie jetzt. Zusätzlich könnte ich mir vorstellen, dass wir mehrere Broken Swords, Baphomets, Fluch-Spiele zocken. Werden wir sehen. Alles klar. Euch noch einen schönen Abend. YouTube, viel Spaß. Und ja, das war's. Baba Hüss.